When Judge Franklin Pierce called Emma Lawson to his courtroom, he thought he'd found the perfect target, a simple literature teacher who dared to challenge him publicly. He planned to make an example of her, ruin her career, and satisfy his wounded ego. But as Emma stood quietly in her burgundy sweater, clutching her notes, the judge had no idea he'd just walked into his own destruction. Emma Lawson loved her 10th year teaching at Westridge High. During a lesson on symbolism, student Jeremy asked why they needed to analyze literature. Emma smiled. Literature isn't just entertainment. It's a reflection of justice, truth, and human experience. Later, she noticed a newspaper headline about Judge Pierce's controversial decision diverting educational funds. She'd spoken against it at a town hall meeting. Her colleague Diane warned, "Pierce has friends everywhere." Emma shrugged. "What's he going to do, sue me?" What people didn't know was that Emma had graduated with honors from law school before choosing teaching over courtroom battles. Her grandfather, a small-town attorney, had inspired her belief that understanding law meant protecting the vulnerable. Days later, Emma received a court summons for a traffic violation she'd already paid. A knot of unease formed. She remembered Pierce's cold stare at the town hall. Judge Pierce reviewed Emma's file with a thin smile. "She thinks she can question my judgment," he told his clerk Gerald. "Find out everything about her." Learning Emma had law school training, Pierce smiled. "She knows just enough to be dangerous, but not enough to defend herself." He ordered Gerald to fabricate failure to appear and contempt charges. Principal Stevens confronted Emma about legal trouble. The superintendent mentioned Pierce's concerns about educators who disrespect legal institutions. Emma realized, this is about the town hall meeting. She researched Pierce's history, finding a pattern of using minor infractions for personal vendettas. Her grandfather's words echoed, "You fight power with preparation and truth." Emma made strategic calls to the State Bar Association, a journalist former student, and the court. She spent days researching in the law library, gathering transcripts of Pierce's previous contempt cases. Her student Mark found Pierce's contempt charges had increased 400% since taking the bench in court. Pierce was dismissive. "You failed to appear on October 15th, he stated. Emma calmly produced her paid citation and payment confirmation. "I never received notification to appear. Could the court produce proof I received it?" The notification form had no process server signature or certified mail receipt. "There's no evidence this was ever sent," Emma noted, citing municipal court rules that Pierce's patience snapped. "You clearly have a problem with authority, as evidenced by your inappropriate comments at the town hall meeting." There it was, the public connection. He fined her $2,000 and 40 hours community service. "Your Honor, I'd like to make a motion for judicial recusal," Emma said calmly. The courtroom fell silent. Emma presented 3 grounds. Explicit bias connecting proceedings to protected speech, procedural irregularities showing her citation status was manually changed after the town hall meeting, and documentation of 7 similar cases against Pierce's critics. "Before I became a teacher, I graduated summa cum laude from state law school," she revealed. "Knowledge of the law is every citizen's best protection against its abuse." After a recess, Pierce dismissed all charges with prejudice and recused himself from future matters involving her. Outside, Emma told reporters, "Our justice system works best when everyone understands their rights, including judges." 2 weeks later, Pierce took a leave of absence and school funding was restored. Emma's students gave her a framed photo with a note. "Thank you for teaching us that standing up for what's right matters." She smiled, touching her grandfather's law books. Perhaps education truly was the path to justice.